Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Kim and this is a yoga practice. So, I like to keep things short and simple and easy to fit within your day. So we're just going to take a moment here to really center into our body. And we can set an intention for our practice. Maybe it's just a little more space to breathe. Maybe it's a sense of relaxation. Whatever it is for you is just fine. So take a moment, close your eyes, and breathe in and out. We're going to do 2 breaths, in through our nose, out through our mouth. And you can make the out breath as big or as loud as you want or need. And then we're going to take 3 more breaths in and out through our nose. And this is where you can set your intention. And one last breath in and out through your nose. Okay, you can open your eyes and let's get started. We're going to sweep our arms up and out to the sky. We're also going to look up towards our fingertips. And then we're going to drop the left hand to the mat and sweep our right arm over. Nice little breath in and out here. And we're going to come back to center. We're going to sweep our arms up again, look up, breathe in, and on the exhale, you're going to drop your right hand to the mat and sweep your left arm over. A deep breath here, in and out through your nose, and then we're going to return to center. We're going to sweep the arms up yet again. Look up. This is so good for our necks that are like this all day, every day. So this is a really simple, easy technique you can use throughout your day. And then we're going to take our right hand to our left knee, set up nice and tall, and twist. One more deep breath in and out through your nose. And then we're going to return to center. Let's sweep those arms up one more time. Look up and breathe in. And on the exhale, you're going to take your left hand to your right knee, set up nice and tall, and twist. One more deep breath in and out through your nose. And then we're going to bring our legs out in front of us into butterfly pose. This is a great pose for just opening up the hips, the lower back, and we're just going to flap our wings. Have our pretty little wings here. Now you can do this by itself for anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes, and that will really loosen up your hip joints. It does what's called jostling for your hips, and it's a way to kind of trick your joint into loosening up. So we're going to do this for about a minute. Don't forget to breathe in and out through your nose. And we're going to set up nice and tall, and we're going to walk our hands forward. Now, we don't want to stretch as far as we possibly can go here. It's just easy, gentle stretching meant to really wake your joints and your muscles up. So we're going to take 2 more breaths here, in and out through your nose. And breathe in. And breathe out. we're gonna open our legs into a wide-legged forward fold. And we're just gonna shake our legs out here a minute. And we're gonna stir the pot. So we're gonna go all the way around one side. I like to imagine that I am stirring up my chi during this time. I'm stirring the pot of your energy. And then we're gonna go the other way. Now this is gonna be a more hip-centered practice today. Hip and lower back, a little bit of legs. Of course, I will be throwing in some shoulders. Okay, one more round. And come set up nice and tall, and we're just gonna walk our hands forward again. Now it's really important to keep your hips rooted to the ground and to keep your back straight. A lot of people wanna come down further, so they will hunch their back. But you wanna keep your back nice and straight. So that's why we're walking our hands forward. And we're just gonna pause here for 3 breaths, in and out, through our nose. One more breath, in and out, through your nose. And on the exhale, we're gonna come back to center, and we're going to bring our legs together. So you can kind of shake them together, shake, 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 shake. Then we're gonna turn to the long side of our mat. And we are going to bring our right foot to meet our left thigh. So you're coming into a figure 4 pose with your legs. Now we're gonna set up nice and tall once again, and we are going to walk our hands forward. Now the goal isn't to make your forehead touch your knee. The goal is to just feel a really nice stretch in this leg and in the hip area, okay? So wherever you are on that journey is just fine. Just remember to keep that back straight, right? Don't do this. That's not what you want to do. You want to keep it nice and straight. And really sink into this pose. Really allow yourself to feel things lengthening, things opening. Give yourself a pause. And just focus on the breath. Now we're going to come up, and we're going to take our left hand to our right knee, set up nice and tall, take your right hand behind your hip, and twist. Don't forget your breath, in and out, through your nose. If you want, you can do some nice little circles with that left foot there. One way, and then another way. Enjoying whatever nice little pops and cracks that you might be getting there. All right, now we're on to my favorite pose, stargazer pose. So we're gonna keep this right hand behind our right hip. We're going to bring the palm down to the mat, and we are going to lift our left arm up to the sky. And we're going to raise our hips. So you are balanced on your right knee and your left foot there. You can gaze up at the sky, you can gaze up at your arm. You can keep gazing to the side like I am. This is a great pose to open up this side body here. If that is challenging for you, you can always come down onto your elbow and go up like that. And we're gonna bring our hips down, shift back to center, and we are going to fold laterally, so to the side, over the left leg here. So it's another version of the forward fold, but from a different angle this time. I have a very large ant friend here to help us out. Normally, nobody likes ants, but these are the big leafcutter ants, and so they're actually pretty friendly, as long as you don't mess with them. So now, we're gonna switch sides. We're gonna bring our right leg out in front of us. Our left knee bends so that we can put our left foot against our right thigh. Just a figure four, that's it. And we're gonna set up nice and tall before we walk our legs forward. Now you might notice that one side is easier to stretch than the other side. That is completely normal. That is actually your body's way of trying to balance imbalances. So just be curious about it and allow yourself to be as you are. Breathing in and out through the nose. One more deep breath here. And then we're going to walk our hands back. And we're going to take our right hand to our left knee, set up nice and tall, and twist to the left. One more deep breath in and out. And then we're going to keep that left hand behind our left hip, and we're going to lift our hips to the sky in stargazer pose. And bring that right arm up and over your head. Our hips back down, and we're going to stretch back over this right leg. Okay, we're going to come back to center. Okay, now we're going to come to hands and knees, regular tabletop pose, and we're going to do some cat and cows. So we're going to bring our chest up, hips up, look up for cow, and then we're going to push the ground away, curve your back into cat pose. And we're going to do that for 5 cats and 5 cows. Cow pose on the in-breath. Exhale into cat pose. one. Then we're gonna walk our hands forward into puppy dog pose. Just keep breathing in and out through your nose and really sink into and relax into this pose. Then we're going to come back onto our knees again, bringing our hips to our feet. And we are going to come into reverse tabletop once again and see the difference this time. Right? So lift your hips up into the sky. Really focus on breathing in this pose and opening the chest area. Two more breaths, in and out. And bring your hips back down to the mat and relax and roll back down onto the mat. So we're going to take this right knee up, give it a little hug, and then we're going to cross our right ankle over our left knee. We're going to draw this left knee up into a gentle and easy pigeon pose. And we're just going to hold here and breathe. Then we're going to do a twist. So we're going to take our hips, take our legs over to the left. Arms out into a T. And breathe. Always the answer is to just breathe. Okay. Now we're going to bring our legs back to center. Then we're going to bring our left ankle over our right knee, and we're going to bring the right leg up. So you're just grabbing your right knee and pulling it towards your chest. Nice deep breaths. And then we're going to twist to the right. So we're just going to bring our legs over to the right side. We're going to put our left arm out into a T. And give ourselves a nice little final twist here. Then we're going to bring our legs back up. And we're going to rest into Savasana. So feel the energy moving through your body, feel your blood pumping through your body. And really give yourself just a moment of pause, a moment of integration to integrate all of the changes that you've made in this very short yoga practice. It doesn't take long to make big changes, okay? And they add up little by little by little. So as long as you're consistent, it'll add up to something big. And you can let go of your breath now into a more natural breathing rhythm. Keep trying to breathe in and out through your nose, but otherwise just let it go. Thank yourself for showing up today, for giving yourself some time and some space. And if you're ready, you can roll onto your right side and then come into a seated position. Or you can stay as long as you like. There are no rules, especially when it comes to yoga videos, and that is the beauty of them. We're just going to take another breath or two here to center ourselves on the end portion of our yoga journey here. Thank you so much again for allowing me to guide you on this short yoga journey. Thank yourself for again showing up. It's hard to make the time and the space, but it's so important, so crucial. And again, you don't have to spend a lot of time to have a big impact. All right, friends, I'll see you next time.